One of the aspects to this type of match which makes it so interesting is that it can lead to the formation of unlikely alliances. Just another thing to have to worry about when you're competing against 3 other superstars all at the same time.
The monster among men doesn't ask for permission nor ask for forgiveness. He simply destroys whatever lays in his path.
Braun Strowman is a Leviathan, Saxton, and sports entertainment has never experienced brute force like this from one human being.
Oh, look at this.
Gutbuster.
Oh, man, that hurt. This might be it. Oh, my.
Double team down with a power bomb. Oof. Nailed it. Thunderous slam.
He's starting to look beaten, guys. He may very well be on Dream Street right now, guys.
Almost all the social media activity I saw heading into this match had him as the heavy favorite, but now it looks like he's about to let them all down.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex. Face crusher.
The Fatal 4-Way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You have 4 superstars who are throwing down in the ring all at the same time, and they can fight anywhere they want to. It's mass hysteria.
Set him up. Boom. Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal 4-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a Fatal 4-Way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere. Allow me to take you back to December 7th, 2015, and one of the largest matches in WWE history, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match. You had the Usos, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns versus the Wyatt family against the League of Nations against Team ECW. From the moment the bell rang, it was absolute chaos.
The steps connect.
Bullshit.
That hurt me just watching.
Byron, the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match that you spoke of earlier was certainly an exciting way to help close out 2015. The WWE Universe knew to forget what they thought they knew about tag team matches when both Usos were going to superplex Rusev and Braun Strowman entered the ring and powerbomb both Usos as they superplex Rusev.
Michael, that was an unbelievable display of power by the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And soon after, there were bodies flying everywhere. Tommy Dreamer eliminated the Wyatt family. The League of Nations took out Team ECW, and Roman Reigns.
Big move, blackjack.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Now, that's how you prove your dominance. You know, guys, it's not uncommon for superstars to practice a little hyperbole. For example, King Kong Bundy isn't really a walking Strowman. There is no...
Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Braun Strowman truly is a monster. Bray Wyatt is going in for the kill.
Beautiful technique.
Nice.
Shut it down.
And Bray Wyatt might have just secured the victory.
Strowman. This is not going to be good at all.
Oh, Braun
climbing into the mat.
This one's over, guys. There are two things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things in this type of match a superstar has to keep in mind. And no count out and no disqualification means anything can happen and it's all legal. That's a difficult scenario any way you look at it, especially when you're going up against three other opponents.
Byron, earlier you talked about the importance of timing and being resourceful in a fatal four-way match. That reminded me of the #1 contenders match we saw on Raw in April of 2017. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, and Mickie James collided to see who would face Bayley for her Raw Women's Championship. Let's just say in the end, Miss Bliss took advantage of a situation.
Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, it's over.
Man, that hurts.
Something that a superstar must remember in a fatal four-way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think about...
Look out, look out. This could be it.
Oh, nasty impact.
This one is over.
Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no count-out, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no count-out and no disqualification,
He's not going to go quietly.
no superstar worth his salt ever does.
Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
That has got to be it.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Corey, Lio Rush appears to be in phenomenal shape here tonight, but let's be honest, regardless of how ripped he gets, he will almost always be up against somebody more powerful than him.
Yeah, you're right, Cole. And as impressive as all those flips and flops look, Lio Rush is always one good power move away from being the 24-year-old pile of dust.
Bray Wyatt may get this, folks.
Corey makes a great point, Byron. Lio Rush gets caught on the wrong side of a powerbomb or bear hug.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
If at first you don't succeed, boom, what impact!
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Boom!
You gotta believe this one's over.
Harsh impact.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, Rush just barely got out of the way. Ooh.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap. He's always had the ability to take it up a notch. The monster among men picks his opponent up. Oh, my gosh, from what heights?
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Just as ruthless as the first time we saw it.
Many times in a fatal four.
Here he goes.
Ooh, what impact.
This is all but over.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history where superstars have joined forces in a fatal four-way match in hopes of eliminating, by pinning or incapacitating, that dominant force. Sometimes interesting alliances are formed. We saw that at the 33rd WrestleMania during the Raw Women's Championship match.
We sure did, Michael. Nia Jax dominated Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and the Boss Sasha Banks in the early going. While they recovered out on the floor, they realized for that moment they were stronger together. The decorated champions eliminated Jax after a triple powerbomb that saw all three superstars assist in the pinfall.
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. There was a special fatal four-way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could...
We've seen this before. You gotta believe this one's over.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
The Wyatt family is a proud and loud bunch, as you can see.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on. This could end.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
That should do it. Here goes the cover.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
This is amazing.
Nailed it.
There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of superstars make in a fatal four-way match. They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted two, and that it was not a three count. Sometimes they argue with the referee. In a fatal four-way, if you take the time to argue with the referee about the count, somebody's going to attack you, and it's going to be too late.
Nasty impact.
Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes superstars get into a war of words with the official about if a pinfall attempt resulted in a 2 or 3 count. In a fatal four-way match, you have two other opponents, not including the person you tried to pin. If a superstar's not careful, they could end up on the wrong side of an attack.
Look, I understand the intent, but a fatal four-way match is not the time nor place to enter into a war of words with the official over the 3 count. That's when you're most likely to feel the wrath of... Setting up for, look, are you kidding me? But he's got to capitalize now.
That is exactly what Braun Strowman needed.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
This one is over.
Again? Really? Come on. Come up with something new already.
He's definitely tapped a power source.
He's got him covered. What a stomp.
Good grief. Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar...
Here we go. Harsh impact. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Oh, man. Good grief.
That's later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation.
Michael, that's what I like to call an occupation.
Guys.
He wants no part of the outside. Oh, what's Bray Wyatt getting ready to do here?
For a superstar,
here we go. Bray Wyatt setting it up. Talking trash. I love it.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Now, Bray Wyatt might get an early 3 count. Too close for cover.